Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, folks. We are just a few minutes away from starting our BFS match between Jose Mendoza and Joel McGrath. Jose's Fargo. Let me see here. Let me just do a quick check. I believe they're like 30 points apart, somewhere in that neighborhood. So let me just check real quick. Okay, so Jose is a 461 Fargo. And Joel McGrath is 433. So they're what, 28 points apart? So essentially, that's the same level. But we'll find out who performs today. So we are T-minus 5 minutes. Both guys are here. Both guys are warmed up and ready. So I see a few of you in the chat. Feel free to say hello. Let me know who you're picking to win. Pancho will be joining me here in a little bit to do some commentary, and we might have a couple of others jump in as well. So I'm just going to test out a few things while we're killing a little bit of time. So don't mind my drawings and scribbles and the cue ball showing up. That's just making sure those things work. And as you can see, we have a sponsors box up there in the top left. Our sponsors cycling through there. And periodically we will play a commercial. So typically I like to try to play them when someone is racking. That way we don't miss any of the action. The commercials are all 20, 30 seconds long. And then I'm going to try to do something new today. I have a sound effects website up. I got all these sound effect buttons that are just going to make sounds through the computer. Maybe my microphone picks it up. We'll play with that just to see. So for those of you in the chat, like I said, just feel free to say hello. Let us know where you're watching from or who you have picked to win. Anything like that. But the links are up on the BFS page, on my Facebook page, so feel free to share. So I see we have a comment in there. Go Joel. So right on. And Joel's got a little bit of fan groups here showing up. More and more people seem to be coming. His co-workers and just friends and whatnot. They're filling up on his side over there, which is cool. It's always a good thing. Doesn't hurt to have your fans here, people rooting for you. And Mike Matthews, I don't know if you know him or not, but he is here watching. But I also have him reffing the match, so he'll be. Both Joel and Jose are familiar with BCA rules, and we kind of went over a few things prior to the match. But Mike will be the ref in terms of basically, if there's a hit that needs to be watched or something like that, they will ask him to watch. He will go up there and make the call, and then whatever his call is final. So, and he cannot just call something like if he sees a foul, he can't call it unless asked. So he cannot chime in on this match unless asked, which is the way to keep it the most fair. Both players need to pay attention. But both guys are great sports, so I'm not concerned with any of that. If either one of them fouls, they will certainly let the other know. But periodically, you may sometimes bump a ball, and which isn't a foul in BCA unless that ball bumps another ball. Then it becomes a foul. So things like that may come up. In which case, if I need to go make a ruling on it, then I will do so. But we should be okay. Okay, so we are about a minute out, so I will get them going. Let's see here. All right, so Kelly Early 8 Smith. Chelsea and I are watching with Sean and Danica. Well, hello guys. And Chelsea, you have a commentator login. You could jump in here and chime in too if you'd like. All right, so here they're stepping up to the table now. And here we go. We're going to open with a lag. The window of the lag will break. And then it alternates from there. And here we go. All right, so it looks like Joe will take the first break. He will rack pour himself. And while he's doing that, I'm going to open with a commercial. So here we go. Start with this one.
BFS, Battle for Supremacy, where fearless players step into the spotlight and prove who can handle the heat. High pressure, big moments, intense battles, and non-stop excitement is what keeps these true warriors coming back for action. This is where the competitors come to test their nerve and fight for supremacy. Will you step into the arena next? Follow us on Facebook to stay locked in on upcoming matches, live streams, player battles, announcements, and all the action. Don't miss a moment. The road to supremacy starts here.
Yeah, starts here. So if any of you out there are interested in doing a BFS match, basically you can just contact me through the Facebook page, or if you know my number, message me there. You can even say it in the comments here. But basically, we try to find an opponent that is similarly rated as you. That way there's no weight, because that's one thing I'm not a big fan of, is giving weight. And the minimum is $100. You guys can do more than that if you like. Whatever's agreed upon, the format, 8, 9, 10 ball, the race length, anything like that can all be worked out between the players. And then we set a date, I advertise it, and then we get going. So here we are, the first game. This is a race to 7. And this is Joel to break. Ooh, that's a good thing that 3 ball blocked that scratch. It was headed right for it. Did he make a ball? It does not look like he did. So that's a dry break. And here comes Jose for his first time at the table. He will have the option, as it is open. And I kind of like stripes here. I would start with this too. Looks like he's hitting top. I would have hit draw to get up here for the 9. And so now the 9 requires specific shape, and this 13, he bumped into a kind of a trouble spot. But we'll see what happens here. Okay, so he's going to be playing the combo, and from here he can get shape to the 9. I would definitely be looking to get rid of the 9 ball soon, sooner than later. So like I mentioned earlier, I have a sound effects website up. It's just a bunch of buttons that are labeled with various sounds. If I click one, it may not come through the stream unless my microphone picks it up. So I will test it at some point. But Jose made the combo and then put the cue ball in kind of an odd spot. And just paid the price for that. He did bump the 3 and tied it up onto the, was that the 12 or the 10? Let me see if I can change the view and take a better look. Okay, so that looks like the 10 ball right here. So definitely an issue for Joel, more so than for Jose, as this ball does go here. Okay, so Joel opened with the 6. I don't know. For me, I don't know. I think maybe play the 4 ball in the side here. You kind of want to get this separated. And what I mean by separated is just not leaving them so close together, because getting funny on either one of those could put you in a bad spot. Okay, so he left himself difficult here. He would have wanted to more come out kind of like this. Then he would have had the option on the 2 or the 4. But coming into here and playing the 4 would have gave him maybe the angle to go open that up. Whoa. Okay, so now Jose will come to the table and he has a couple of decent options here, and potentially he doesn't really have to break that out because his ball does go as long as he gets under it. So that 9 ball's kind of in a funny spot for him in this particular position. So we'll see what happens here. So Kelly, let me ask you, how's this sound? Are you able to hear me pretty good? Okay, so he got himself pretty nice on this 9 ball. Okay, that's actually not too bad. He can shoot that 11 right now if he'd like. I think this ball here is probably the better option because the cue ball, he has an option. He can just come out like this, or he can actually come over here too. So we'll see what he likes to do and hit that really nice. Okay, so this one, some people have a tendency to stroke it soft, when in actuality you want to hit it with draw and hit it stiff so that the cue ball comes out like this and right kind of back where it is. We'll see if he follows my line. Pretty close. It'll work. Nicely done, Jose. So it looks like Jose will draw first blood, get the first game on the board. And I can tell you, this is the first time for both Jose and Joel for a BFS match. However, neither are new to Evo Stream. Jose's played here before in tournaments and stuff, and the King B tournament where he actually got to be on the live stream, and he was on there last Saturday. He played his final match here for the Q Wars, and then Joel plays over in Tri Cities at Players, and they have 2 live stream tables, and he was telling me that they now play on those, and their APA on Thursdays were played on the stream table, so he's not new to that either. All right, thanks for the sound check, Kelly. And while Jose was racking, I failed to play a commercial, so I might just have to wait till the next one. But as you can see, our sponsors do go through the box there. Well, Jose crushed a break. Let me see what view would suit us best right now. Well, let's go with the break view. So once the, let me update. I've talked about it a few times before, but the Dutch expansion. So with the necessity for, architects and various others to put in their 2 cents, everybody seems to be booked up right now as well. So it's going to be, pushed out a little further, and then whatever they come up with, then the city has to approve that too, which, as anybody knows, that's going to take its time. So we're looking most likely at breaking ground in the beginning of the new year. And the plan is pretty cool. What's going to happen over here? We're going to add 3 more tables, so we'll be maxed out at 8. And our TV table is going to move from here into the expansion on the far end of it, and there will be a commentator's booth. So that part of it will be pretty cool as well. And then I may add a 4th camera to it, so that And that camera will basically be just inside the commentator booth, so we can periodically pan over and just see all the commentators. Because right now it's cool because we typically do things remotely, but for those that will be on site, we can all gather in there and be, don't have to have all the bar noise and everything else. So we'll be incorporating more commentators as well. And Sean, he was pretty quiet on the last one. I mean, he's not a super talkative guy, at least not from my experience, but he was a great listener. And the Yakima trolley is going down 6th Avenue right now. I'm seeing it on the camera. And I just heard the horn. But, oh, there goes again, Hong Kong. So here's Joel working on the table here. And that 5-ball appears to be sitting right on the magic rack. Where, when you got two guys that are, or two players that are good sports, then it's not a big deal for one person to pick up the ball while the other one pulls the rack out. It's not a big deal. Or in this case, Mike, because he's the referee over there, he could do it. I even have a tool for it, but it's over here in the office where I'm at. So I guess I just mentioned it to say it. So I don't know if that 15-ball passes the 2. Take an overhead view and see if it does. It does not. And he's not on the correct side. Yeah. I was going to say he wasn't on the correct side of the 13 to get over there. So he tried to cheat the pocket as much as he could to force an angle and ultimately missed the shot. And Jose comes to the table with a variety of options. I think for me, I start with the 7 right here just because this is an issue. But that 1 ball does go into the side. So if you play this and at the angle it's at, if you just did a little stun, it would come out to like right in here. And then you could play the 1 on the side, and that would open up that problem. And, we'll basically eliminate that problem, and you'd be able to run out. So just a reminder for those players out there who have been participating in the Haley's Q Wars. So we are in tournament number 6 tomorrow. That starts at noon. So please, if you're playing, be here on time. I like to start on time, respect everybody's, time, basically. But we're number 6 of 10. So we're making some pretty good progress. Tomorrow is a 100% full field. In fact, we have a couple of extras. So we're sitting at 26 players. And then I have one on the alternates list as well. But I don't see anybody backing out as they all reached out to me. It wasn't just me reaching out to them. So should be another good one. And one other thing. So I created a YouTube channel for the Dutch. It's called the Dutch Pool TV. You may have seen some videos or some shorts that were on there. I've been trying to pump videos out, and moving forward, all of our Evo streams will go to that channel versus EvoSports channel. Not this one. Maybe not even the tournament matches from tomorrow. I'm going to try to get those there. I got to work with EvoSports on getting that all set up. But in the very near future, our matches will go straight to our channel. So feel free to go there, like any video you watch, subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything, but certainly will help us in the long run. So I'd appreciate it if you do. Go check it out. Some of the videos are not too shabby, and you may even be in one. There's a bunch of pool videos, pool stuff. But anyway, back to the action. So I believe this is Joel playing the 15 ball on the side, maybe. Super thin cut. Yeah, I don't know that it went to the corner, but not terrible considering Jose's got the 1 and 3 tied together and got some issues, you know. So putting that 15 down there in front of the pocket, maybe his goal was to block that pocket to the 7, 1, and the 3. Doesn't appear to have done that, but his ball is near the pocket, which in itself will make him feel better, but also put a little bit of pressure on Jose, because if he misses, then Joel will have a shot. And both balls are very, very makeable. So we'll see. Okay, so that wasn't the best of shape. I don't know if that passes a 15, passes a 3. This might even be a good spot for a safety in this. Yeah. Okay, so it didn't pass 3, but I think I would have played that safety to put that ball into the 15 and move this out this way. You could even call this pocket in case it went in, but it would definitely be to move that, and that cue ball sticking over here with the 13 definitely eliminates any nice options for Joel. Now, if he can see this 15 right now, that's definitely the shot to take and just kind of let it, you know, a medium speed. He must not be able to, so he's swinging at the 13 to the corner, this one right here. Kind of appears that's what he's looking for. But shape could be an issue here. Looks like he's stroking with speed, whereas I don't know if maybe if he just got over here, he could see that 15. But we'll find out. Okay, so he would have been hooked. So all in all, not too shabby for Jose of a safety there. Okay, so now Jose has a chance here to pocket this one ball right here, and then with the cue ball, if he were to hit top right like this, then the cue ball would come here and then go right at that, which is optimal to open that up, get that separated. Okay, so it's what he intended to do, but was not able to quite swing the cue ball that way, and now he's in a tough spot. However, I don't know if that ball passes through here. It might graze the rail and go in which case, okay, it did go. But hitting it that soft really didn't serve anything. It did not create another shot for yourself. So ultimately, I think for safeties are going to be tough here because there's shots. He's looking at trying to block the 15 right here, but this ball also goes. The ideal spot, if possible, would be to come in kind of in this area, but that's a very difficult position. Oh, what happened here? Did Jose call safety and then pocket the 7? Oh, that was odd. See, now, if you know how to spin load, just a softer speed with a lot of spin, he could have cut that ball and the cue ball would shoot out this way and give yourself a nice shot where you didn't have to do a whole lot. He loaded up on inside, trying to, and I'm not sure where he was trying to get with the cue ball because inside at best was going to put you over here, which doesn't really give you a shot anyway. Okay, that's pretty smart on Jose's part. Leaving something very difficult on the 13 and a kick shot, either side rail kick shot or head rail. Well, I guess foot rail in this case. Neither one is very difficult, but getting shape to the 13 from those would, you definitely have to play with that because if you hit that 15 ball full, your cue ball comes to a stop and then you have no shot. That does not bank there, unless you're kicking, trying to kick bank. Now, I've noticed some people would have a tendency to leave this here because it blocks this ball. But the reason why I don't like that is because that's not that big a problem, because it's far enough. You know, if it was closer in here or something, that would definitely be a bigger problem. But sitting where it is, it's not too difficult to get under it. I would definitely be kicking at the 15 right now in hopes to come, you know, like this. That would be my plan. This kick shot, if it works, great, but okay. Well, they still have some work. I don't know if that passes. Let's look at the break view. Cannot tell if that passes. Oh, it looks like it does. And because it does, that means he could stun over, or maybe even stun over like this. Yeah, that kind of looked to be a little indecisiveness on that. Not too sure what to do kind of thing. And so you get not too sure what to do kind of results. Yeah, Joel just needs to stop this right there. Don't get fancy. Okay, so with this one here, the same English right here, top right, and hit it kind of fat would automatically send the ball this way. If you hit it too thin, it's going to crash into the 4. You got to hit it a little fat to make a wider angle. Ooh, made that way tougher than it needed to be. He has a shot, but that's a stiff cut come here. And it looks like it might, nope. I think it only goes to the side. Yeah, yeah, overhit that, and I don't know if that's just, you know, he just amped up from playing, you know, a little bit of nerves running through. Oh man, how'd he hit that one? Ooh, very nicely done. All right, we have a tie ball game, folks. Let me give him a little applause on that one. He hit that at a really nice speed, a really controlled speed. So, all right, rack time. So you know what that means? Commercial. How about this one? So the Dutch Bar and Grill, 214 North 6th Avenue in Yakima, Washington.
Yeah, step up to the place where legends thrive. The Dutch is the name. It's where we come alive. In the heart of the city where the vibes are tight. Rolling into the Dutch where the stars ignite. Slick table shine, felt so smooth. Best players gather just to make their move. The cue balls gleaming, you can feel the thrill.
It looks like I may need to make a new commercial for that. The light over table 1 is different now. We have a premier light, which allows us this camera angle right here, the overhead. But we have a ball game. It's 1-1, and it is Joel's break. That'll help with the nerves, though, being able to get out. And like I said, he hit that very nice. He didn't like overpower it or anything. He just smooth roll right it in there, and it went right center pocket. Nicely done. All right, here we go. Game 3. Okay, I'll say it. That was ugly. That cue ball was spinning hard, and he did not cleanly hit his mark. The cue ball went around and locked in, and basically, um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm gonna say he gave basically the only option to shoot the solid. But now this ball, the 6, can go right here, right now. Well, he opted for the side. Oh, okay. One thing I didn't like about that is the speed at which Jose hit that. And I don't mean the speed of the shot, but how fast he dropped down and fired at it. I think if he'd have taken a second, get a couple of practice strokes in, that kind of thing, he'd have made that. But now this brings Joel to the table, and pretty certain he's going to start right there. I don't think anything else goes. The 10 might go by the 12 there, but I don't know that he can see that right now. I could be wrong. He's eyeballing something. For me, I would start with that 14 and just kind of stun over like this for this one next. And he's stroking like he's going to fire at it for a breakout or something, but yep. And now he just cinched it in there for a trouble ball. So it wasn't required to do that because it did go. And like I said, just a little stun just to get past the 5 would open that up for him. But now there's a 13 is a very big trouble ball. So he'll have to address it. And one thing in 8-ball or any 9-ball, 10-ball, whatever game you play, once you recognize where your troubles are, you need to address those as early as possible. And the reason why is because if you were to get a breakout on that trouble ball and it doesn't lay out nicely for you, if you wait to the last ball to do it, then you're stuck with that shot. But if you do it early enough where you have other options, maybe there's something you can work out to get out on that table. So always look to a picture to solve your problems early. Ooh. Well, he wouldn't have liked that leave anyway. He would have been forced to bank or play safe. So now Jose comes to the table, and pretty sure he's going to leave that 5 ball there. But he can play this 2. This one right here. And with a little center right, the cue ball will come out this way. And then he'll have an option on all 4 of these. Actually, he'll have an option on the 5 ball as well. Oof. Didn't hit that firm enough. And as you can see, the 2 ball rattled and hung there. So this particular diamond table is what's known as a deep shelf table. And what that means is this part right here, this ledge, is about a ½ inch longer than the standard table. And you wouldn't think that would make a big difference, but it does. So if there's a ball sitting here on the edge, like literally, like if it moved just a little more, it would fall in. You cannot hit that ball going rail first. That's how much of a difference it is. On a regular table, sitting on the ledge like that, you can always hit it rail first. But on these deep shelves, you cannot. And so because of that, if you rub a rail, it has a tendency to rattle and hang there, which you saw happen with the 2 ball. But fortunately for Jose, Joel scratches here, giving Jose ball in hand. So he'll be able to address his issue. Now, I would start right there. Get rid of that 7 ball. And that would open up the 6. The 5 still goes. Yeah, so I see what he's trying to do here, like shoot the 3, then the 7, or something like that. But the 7 is the one that needs specific shape, so that's why I would start there with ball in hand. Okay, so this is a little bit more of a cut on the 6 than he wanted, but still very, very doable. You don't want to shoot the 1 into that 1/3 of a pocket up there where the 2, excuse me, where the 2 is sitting. So play the 6 and go across, just like that. Okay, shoot the 1, give yourself an angle to come off the rail for the 2, then to get to the 5. But in all reality, I guess if he wanted to go 5-2, he could. But since you're on this half of the table, you might as well clear this half. Okay, so now you can catch it right here with a little top right to get the cue ball to come out like this. We'll see. Looks like that's what he's stroking. Nicely done. Might have come up a little short. Let's take a look, shall we? Okay, he is short. He cannot see all of the 5 to make it. So what do you do here, people? Do you kick like this? The only downside to this is that it could potentially scratch like that. Can you see enough to cross bank? I mean, there's a number of questions here, but let me see if I can play this. Ooh. Okay, so he opted for safety. This will bring Joel to the table with a good look and a good opportunity to take the lead once again. I think right here, you almost have to start with the 13. I think this shot right here is the opener. And if he doesn't shoot that, then somewhere in his head, he thinks he might miss. Yep. And he's thinking, oh, I'll just get back to that. Well, maybe he knew something. But the thing is for me, when I get there, I have a great shot at this 13 ball right now, then I'm taking that. Because in my head, I don't intend to miss. I don't intend to give my opponent another opportunity. Um, I'm not trying to shoot these other balls and then try to get back to the shape I just already had. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's how my brain works. So now Jose comes back to the table. No real shot at this 5 ball. Yeah, there's really nothing there. I mean, basically just push it towards the corner, maybe play safe over there. Yeah, I think he was hoping to get like right here. But that's not terrible. His 5 ball is now in front again, or in front of the 13, and so that creates a definite problem for Joel. Okay, for me, I like the 9 basically coming out here like this. That's what I like. Because I'm looking to get an angle to break that 13 out. Well, he left himself a duck. Quack, quack. See, is there, I don't know if there's a duck sound on this thing or not. There's like 1,000 buttons, so I don't know. There's one that says nuclear diarrhea. I don't know if I really want to click it to hear it. Man, there are so many. All right, Jose can't see the 5, so he's going to play safe. Oh, okay, this is a huge opportunity for Joel. And you have to start with the 13 here. Leave the cue ball here for the 10 next. See, what I don't like about starting with a 10 and playing this way is you're trying to play shape to right here where you can get with ball in hand with absolute perfection. Well, this works too, but he's going to have to roll forward to get a better shot at this 10, whereas if he shot this to the corner, he'd be right here. Does that make sense? So if he's playing this and he's lining up straight, so if he stops it right there, he'll have a stiffer cut on that 10 ball than he would. Yeah, so he's got a couple of ducks out there to play with, and that's the way he's going. So he's leaving his 10 ball as his finish before the 8. Mario jump. Let's hear it. Let me know if you guys can hear it, Kelly. Were you able to hear that? The Mario jump?
Hello, hello.
All right. So that's Pancho joining us. Yeah, so it's 1-1, and Joel's at the table now. They kind of went back and forth here, playing a couple safeties and whatnot. Joel just needs to pocket this. Don't get fancy. All right. Now he seems to be pretty straight on this. Maybe there's a little bit of an angle. Let me see here. Yeah, pretty
Just right
straight.
there.
So
I would say you could just thought shot it and then play it up in the corner up here.
yeah, but yeah, you can see that's not what he's doing. And if
Is
that
he
rubs
trying
the
to-
rail, it's going to hang.
Is he trying
Yeah,
to
he's
go that
trying to
way?
get up there. Okay. Trying to get it way hard, but yeah, he was just trying to get over here, which I don't mind that shot versus stop shotting to the corner because I like to play rails, but yeah, you definitely. This is still very doable though. There's no scratch worry. Just pocket your ball. Don't hammer this. No need for that. Oh no, the dreaded point. Okay, so this is a very nice opportunity for Jose to take his first lead of the match. Hey, you got a squeaky chair too?
Yeah, I do. Oh, it's Jose. Oh, big pocket. I would chalk that up to some nerves.
Yeah, he's been on streams before, but this is different. This is a one-on-one, very different from like a tournament match or anything like that. Oh man, I just saw the replay on that. That was a huge pocket. If he'd hit that even just a hair more firm, it would have stayed there.
Yeah. Has Jose done any BFSs before?
No, this is the first for both of them, but he has been on the stream before because he, like last weekend, he played in the Q Wars and he had some streamed matches and the final was streamed. And then he's also King B. He played on some streams.
That's not the same as gambling, though. I mean, there's some added pressure, but I mean, you and I both know.
Oh yeah, it's different for sure.
Yeah.
And Joel said they play their APA matches on Thursday nights over there in Tri-Cities, and they were at Players, and so they stream their matches. So he's not coming into this unfamiliar, but yeah, it's very different than just like a league match or something.
Yeah, playing for money and just streaming just for show is.
Yeah, and there's actually a decent group in there watching too. They came to watch or hanging out to watch. I think this is the first break where somebody made a ball. It looked like he made the 2 in the corner. Squeaky chair.
Yeah, mine's really bad.
I can hear it, but definitely lets me know how mine sounds.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I found a website that has sound effects. So I have maybe 1,000 buttons in front of me that I'm looking at that I can click on. But I don't, my microphone would have to pick it up for others to hear it.
You definitely need a better mic.
Well, the mic I have is pretty good. It's got a pretty solid range too.
No. You need a studio quality mic, like a boom mic or something like that.
Once the studio's made here, then I'll start looking at different equipment.
How would you say mine sounds? My audio, is it pretty clear? Can you hear me okay?
Pretty good.
It's probably not quite studio quality, but it's up there. And I mean, I think it was pretty dirt cheap. It's like $40-$50. So it's not crazy expensive.
Yeah, no, your audio's coming through nice.
Yeah, you could really hear that chair nice and clearly.
Yes. So you got stuck in that fire traffic yesterday, huh?
Yeah, the day before yesterday.
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Because Greg Ogden was here, and he said on it, he came in for 10 ball, and he said that it was pretty bad.
Yeah, so I was like 20 cars right behind where the cutoff where that stopped traffic.
Yeah,
and you can see the fire blazing, you can smell the smoke and whatnot. And then it was a little bit past past Menashtash, where that military exit is. It was just, I don't know, a mile or two down the road from there. And then they rerouted us back up to Ellensburg. And I thought I ended up taking Thrall exit to catch Canyon Road.
Yeah.
And before then, I thought I should just head to Ellensburg, catch the roundabout, and then catch Canyon Road because that's a straight shot. It's And I ended up in that waiting to catch Canyon Road for like another hour.
Dang.
Yeah, it was a safety unintentional. Oh wait, is it open? I haven't been paying attention.
Yeah, I wasn't either. I was listening. So how was the drive today? Is all better?
Oh yeah, yesterday and today was all cleared up.
That's good. Yeah, we played Ernesto's team, even though him and Adam weren't here. We played what's his name, Hector.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then Tammy McGuire, she was a rover, and shoot, I don't remember who the third was now. Forget already. But it was a tight match. It was going back and forth. We ended up getting it 11-8, I think. And
Tammy held you guys up, huh?
Yeah, our Tammy came through pretty good. Won some games, and people don't give her enough credit, but she's won before. She gives a 100% effort, so that's the important part. And Delmer was Delmer, but apparently he's over in Seattle today. I don't know. I know he's supposed to be doing his surgery real soon.
I felt like Jose could have made that blob, but he hit it pretty flat. He didn't put any spin on there.
Yeah, there's a couple of times I've noticed too where he just kind of looks at it, then he just drops down and shoots. There's no, like focusing in on it, and both times he's missed it.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty thin back cut, but I feel like where he hit it, had he thrown some left on there,
yeah, it helped throw it back.
Yeah, it would have helped cut it to the right even more. And he probably would have been down further tape, come off this way like this.
Yeah, Joel, he's got a pretty decent little crowd sitting here with him. His Yakima friends and coworkers, I guess, they come down and they're all here to root him on.
Nice. Oh, a little bit of a miscue. I think that came off the tip of his stick.
It looks like that's what he told them too. He goes, I don't know.
That's what it looked like to me. It looked like he accidentally miscued underneath it and like scooped it a little.
Well, let's see what Jose does here. What his first move is.
So Jose would have solids, I'm assuming, right? Joel just shot, what was that, 13?
Was it the 13?
I think so.
Oh yeah, he's solids. Yeah, I just don't like that shape he played right there. That could have easily drew that back to like the center of the table, and that would have gave him options on a bunch of balls.
I think he can break this out now if it just goes this way. Because I don't know that. Yeah, he just missed it. But I see what you mean by just get down and shooting.
You know what I mean? He just dropped down and fired it, not really dialing it in.
Yeah, I'd like to see him get back, pick his spot on the ball, and then line up, walk into the shot. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. Get down, do a couple of practice strokes. You know, get it really dialed in what you're doing.
Yeah.
But you know, you don't want to give Joel too many chances. He's going to punish.
See, Joe's not really he's not really walking into his shot either, but he's getting down and stroking, taking his time on his shots.
Yeah, and that's going to help him, you know, offset any technical errors he's got going on. Which when I was watching him practice there, I noticed a number of them. I told him, I said, you know, you got a number of things going on that I could fix you, but I'm not going to tell you a single one of them prior to your match.
Yeah, you don't want to think about that.
Things and just screw yourself all up. But definitely going to give him some pointers where he can fix himself. They're not like major problems, but just those little things. And then when you got multiple little things, you know, they definitely add up to some
I don't like this
errors that you shouldn't be making.
Yeah, for sure.
I think too bad. He can just roll this in there and maybe hold, you know, come off and clip the 4 or something to give him a shot at this 11.
Yeah,
if
but
on the 9 instead, he's still okay.
Yeah, I just don't like he's coming off the rail like that. I would like to see him come up and just leave the cue ball out more center of his table.
Yeah.
You know, give yourself some cue ball to play with so you're not just stroking over the top of it.
See, and with Joel, his could be just a speed thing because he's used to playing on the tables in the Tri-Cities, and they're nowhere near as fast as ours. So it could be something as simple as that. But I guarantee you there's still nerves in there for both of them.
I want to think he was trying to draw off this way to shoot that 13 on the side.
Yeah, he's in a bit of a bind right here.
Oh, don't kick it.
Yeah, see, this is the thing where they play overly aggressive here. I mean, you can play a safety here.
Yeah, see, that's why you don't kick at that stuff. I mean,
yeah, because you're right there by it, so you have a guaranteed hit.
Exactly.
And by kicking that, you risk something like that. Mm-hmm. And now Jose can definitely make a move here. I mean,
I like starting with the 3 ball.
Yeah, 3
and then 5, and then
Well, we'll see. We'll see here.
He's just moving the magic rack.
Yeah.
I like just stop shot here, maybe coming back an inch or 2, and then just playing back out, something like that.
Yeah.
Because whatever you do not want to leave the cue ball over here after you make the 5. See, I don't like this.
Okay, I don't like this at all. Because now I don't know if he's going to be trying to play shape to the 3 or.
I think he's going to try to play shape for the 4. Oh no, he went for the 3. See, this isn't terrible if he can draw back up this way.
Right. And now he's literally just playing to get on the 4.
Yeah.
So he took some opportunities away from himself, and then he ended up right here where you said he didn't want to be.
Yeah, he's fortunate if he got between the window of the 4 and the 9.
Yeah, I don't think so. It doesn't look like it.
Man,
nope. Yeah, that's exactly where you said he didn't want to be, and he's right in it. But that, that's a result of the poor pattern.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I think what I don't like, he took ball in hand to play shape to pocket the open 5-ball to get shape on his troubled 3-ball.
Yes.
When you have ball in hand, take your troubled ball right away. You don't have to play shape to it. You have ball in hand. Do it then.
Yeah, because like you said, he needed specific shape on that 3, and so instead of starting with it with ball in hand, he tried to play to it, which rarely ever turns out to be perfect.
Yeah,
and then he tried to play 2 rails back around and then get into an opening, and he didn't. But the potential for that to turn out badly was there because of that pattern. Whereas if he'd have started with the 3, if he could see the 5, there was no way he was going to end up tied like
look
that.
At Joel go.
Way to go, Joel. That wasn't the easiest shot at all.
And I think he's got the 11.
He does, but the 13 is going to be an issue. So, I mean, and the 11, where it is and the angle he has, I mean, if he goes center top, he could literally just come out like this.
Center load, punch it out. Center low, punch it out. Come on, Joel. I'm going to channel it. I'm going to channel it. Oh, he tried to draw it. That's gutsy.
It is. And, look at that. He got perfect on it, but he failed to do the most important part, and that was to pocket it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think if he'd have went forward this way, it's naturally going to come out. Yeah. The punch is there, but that's more of a higher end shot, considering you'd have to know that first.
Yeah, and then I don't like the draw because you have to get below the 9 because I don't think it plays this way. So you have to come below it to have a shot.
Yeah, exactly. And he got there, but
he did.
Had he made it, where would it have gotten? Okay, I'm not sure. Was this that kind of looked safety-ish, just by the speed at which you hit that?
It might have been like a built-in safe. If you go for the 4, you're gonna just come off this way, kind of deal. I don't know. These 400s be confusing me. Come on, Joel, cut that 11 down the rail.
Most likely going for the 13.
I don't like that because where the 11 is. It looks like the 11 might play in that corner past the 4, but that's tight. I don't like that he's going closed bridge over the table like that, long distance. You want to utilize an open bridge and be nice and level.
Well, let's see. For this shot here, you almost have to run back and forth. You would have wanted to hit that thinner to go down like this.
Yeah, and straight top, it looked like he had some left on there because he came off this way. He would have had to hit that with a lot of left to run back around.
Right. Well, he has to bank here. Pretty much all he has. And did he get it? Oh, man.
Oh, no, I don't know. Does he have a rail first option here?
I don't know. Let's take a look.
If he can get here or in here, man, I'm all over the place.
I don't know that even hitting there.
Yeah, you'd have to hit like in here somewhere, right?
Yeah, but that might put the 8-ball like this. I wouldn't be doing a 1 rail, that's for sure.
You go 2 rails?
Yes. And he's measuring the 2 rail from the wrong pocket. He needs to measure it from this one.
I think he's measuring a 1 rail here.
To go this way. If he jumps, I don't know if he thinks that's too close, but realistically, you're only jumping like the very edge of the ball.
Yeah.
So, and you don't have to jump all the way here. You can jump just right here and let it run in. But yeah, if you're going to go 2 rails, then you definitely want to go 2 rail, top side.
Yeah. I
That's
can't
a little
tell, but
unfortunate because he made a great bank shot on the 7
it's
ball.
looking like in here. Oh, that looks good. He didn't have enough running.
Oh, yeah, not enough English.
I think his spot was okay. He just didn't have the running.
Yeah, and you see what I mean? Though? He just kind of
Yeah.
dropped down and fired it. He just said,
Yeah.
"Okay, I'm going to go right here," and then just shot it. But now this is a huge opportunity for Joel, but the ball position is going to be tough.
Yeah,
he's going to have to travel side to side, so he's definitely going to want to put a little angle on this 11 ball so that he can come out like this.
Yeah, I'd play the cue ball just in here and just come off. Yeah, I don't
like that at all.
Yeah, he's going distance and he's shooting past the nipple here, which, man, and he's pretty straight here.
Yeah, he has next to nothing for an angle. So how are you going to get back out of there? I mean,
come on, Rich, channel some. Did he play titty shape? Did he roll into the nipple?
It kind of looks like he did. I mean, it's workable.
That clever Joe fool does. Yeah, he could have easily been stuck right on the rail there, and that would have made that shot just twice as hard.
Yeah, I definitely would have started to this corner with some sort of little bit of an angle to be able to get out.
Yeah, even like a center ball and just kind of drift this way.
I mean, if he's lucky, Jose will rattle this bad boy, but I just don't see that happen. Oh, I almost commentator cursed him.
I'm sorry, I'm just not a fan of rolling balls in, especially the 8.
Yeah, the money ball, man. You fire that bad boy. You shoot those with intent.
And what Rich means is, for those who don't understand, he's not saying you have to fire it in warp speed or break speed, but you put a good stroke on it, and you come off, because a lot of people don't do this, but I do. Rich might, I don't know, but you always want to play position after you make the 8, so you want to leave the cue ball somewhere. You don't want to just get down and shoot it and leave it to chance. So like there, I would have played position to this rail, probably maybe down here, but I definitely would have gone something like this. And if it comes out here, then
it's always a good idea for a couple of reasons. You're controlling the cue ball, and 2, it kind of helps with nerves too if you're playing shape to something.
Yeah.
Because you're not thinking, oh, this is the 8, this is the 8.
Yeah.
You're playing shape to something, so it'll help.
The problem with that is you build the 8 up in your mind and you make it more difficult than what it really is.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, like Jose right there, would have, you tend to rattle those or miss those, when in reality, if you're just practicing or out shooting, you make that, 10 out of 10.
Right. Well, looks like he crushed a break.
He's got a wide open 2 ball, possibly.
Yeah, I think he can get that.
Yeah,
he's got a good angle here to just come in right over here, or he could even play into here and play the 5 on the side. But
yeah,
I think playing for the corner makes a bigger pocket for you.
I think if I'm Joe, I just pop it. Yeah, I don't run into him, but that worked out for him.
Oh, that worked out good, but now, and he's got the angle right now to be able to knock the 1 out of there, just to make it a little easier, and that'll hold him for the 7 ball. You want to get rid of that one.
Don't draw on this. I wouldn't draw on it. I don't like potentially bumping it and putting it out here.
Yeah. Scratchy. See, one thing that I noticed right there, you look at where his bridge hand was. He had most of his shaft sticking out past his hand.
Yeah.
Which increases, and he's using a wood shaft, so he's already got deflection in there. But by having that long of a bridge, he's bringing in even more deflection than the normal.
Yeah.
So I see people do that with their carbon fibers too. They'll end up with a like a foot and a half sticking out or 2 feet sticking out past your hand. Why? You're bringing in deflection. That
Yeah.
the purpose of that carbon fiber is to get rid of it, but you got to help it do its job. And then the scratch, that's a big bad one. So what?
I'm not sure I like this. I think he's wanting to shoot the 14 and run into the 11. And
yeah, I think. Well, the 11 doesn't go on the side, so if anything, I'd be playing it this way.
Yeah. No, and I'd be playing it from back here, so I could run into this.
Yes. Because even if you roll forward with that, just get yourself the angle to play off of that ball into here.
Yeah.
But one way or another, you're attacking that like ASAP. Because you need to fix your problem so you can get out. But see, now he's got this issue and this issue. They're both it's all very specific.
It's a built-in save right there. Just bank that 12 out, roll onto the temp. Oh, so he's going, I don't like this. I don't like this. It's not bad. But
right.
now the
way you said it, banking the 12 out there, you're basically playing the old two-way. But
I would have played it strictly safe and just focused on getting.
Yeah.
I mean bank it out into the open, not bank it to bank it.
He could have played to bank it here too and leave the cue ball stuck in here.
Yeah, because then he still has a 15.
Both make or miss still stay in your favor for sure.
Big time, yeah. I mean, and this isn't bad because Joel doesn't have anything to really play or anything to hit.
I don't know if he can get there and clip that one and come out like right in here somewhere, which would leave it very difficult. But the momentum is in Jose's favor. He's sitting on 3-1, so he can breathe a little bit, whereas Joel might have to, feel a little tight there.
Yeah, I think if Jose needs to get out his next trip to the table, or I think Joel wins this game, because after this, all of Joel's balls go, and that 10 is still neutral.
Let's see. Trying to find a sound on here that I want to hear. Asian gong and music. I kind of have an idea what this is probably going to sound like, but let me know if you can hear it. I have my mic on. There it goes. It's exactly what I thought it was going to be.
I could hear noise. I couldn't really make it out.
Oh, really?
It sounded like white noise with like a.
It was like the Asian gong, and it had the old no.
Oh yeah, no, it just sounded like white noise.
Okay. I'm just going to close out of it then. I don't want to mess with it too much.
Unfortunate. Just barely missed it.
Ball in hand. And Jose is stripes, huh? So he needs to get this ball dealt with
as fast as possible.
Yeah, if it goes in the side, that's what you shoot and then play this one here. But I mean, he could, if there doesn't quite work out, he could play this to just clip it and go like that, and that would bring this ball out, and that would help. But something has to be done with those now.
Yeah.
You don't want to shoot in your open balls and have to deal with that. Okay.
I was looking at. Oh, he might have heard you. He might have heard you. Did you channel that?
Look at
my man's go.
Shoot, I think it goes in the side now too. Shoot. You know what? Did you notice the other thing? That when he got down on that shot,
He
took
two-stroked
his
it.
time. He took his time.
A two-stroke is taking his time.
He's
Oh no! Then he misses the duck.
Uh-oh. That one. Well, that one could be a problem because Joel comes to the table with that 5 sitting there as a duck to get him started.
The only problem is that's pretty straight. I don't think he's going.
Was he
He's going for
playing
the
that
4.
side ball?
He's going for the 4.
Yeah,
I actually like this more.
I don't like that at all. I think you play the 5, go to the top rail and out, and then play the 4 on the side, and that puts you in between both of those 1 and 7s.
Yeah, but I think Joel was a little too straight for his liking on the 5.
Yeah. Now the 9 ball's a big problem for Jose. So
unless he can get in this window.
Yeah, and I think he starts with a 15, play the 10, and come off the rail and try to get up there for that 9. Something like that. I mean, he could play the 12 first if he wants, but I don't know. With the exact positioning I'm trying to play, I want to have simpler shots to work with.
No, he needed a little bit of left on there just so that cue ball would open up off that side rail when he came up like this.
I still think he has the angle though to come in like right in here, and then he can come up.
But you need a stroke for that. And inside.
Oh, he's putting left on it, or is he drawing it?
No, okay, stop shot. Is he going to draw? I think he's planning on drawing.
Yeah, I think that's what it looks like he's doing. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. That's too much to control right here. I ain't going forward.
Is he playing short side for the corner?
Oh my goodness!
Side. What
do we know? Oh man, look at this guy. that's about as perfect as you can get it.
And with the right angle.
Yeah, I mean it was easy enough to just one stroke it and go in.
Well, he's one strokes everything, so we don't know.
Well, he's gonna have to fix that. Oh, just the right speed. Okay, so that's big there, 4-1. That's a big enough gap where that could play with Joel's mental state. Start putting pressure on himself. That's 5, so that's game 6. So this would be Jose's rack and break as well. And here he is. So, commercial, let me find one. Gary Bradley Trucking, locally owned and operated, hauling local agriculture, mainly fruit, throughout the PNW and beyond. You can reach out to them at 509-480-1922. All right. Okay, so this is actually a very important game for Joel to win for numerous reasons, but for his head game for sure, because you don't want to lose another one and be down that big a hole. That's very hard to come out of. And it looked like he made a ball, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he made a solid.
I can't count that high. He made the 5 ball. That's what's missing. Okay, he's got a shot. I think that one goes to the side. But this becomes a treble ball right away. It looks like it plays into both corners almost.
It might be able to, you can play it at a slow speed and rub that rail and go in. That potential is there for sure. I don't know if that 7 ball goes between the 11-14 in the corner. Oh, man. Okay, so This is a big chance for Joel here.
I like stripes right here.
Yeah, stripes look good right now.
Really good. There's not a single stripe that's obstructed. Just play that 10, come off between the 4 and the 6.
So you're talking like this?
Yeah, you don't even have to go that high. Just come off.
I drew it fast, so it was all curvy.
You could even come short. You could come in here, and then you just go straight back down table.
Yeah.
Could even take the 15 now.
So, those of you in the chat watching here, how many of you are pool players? Give us some thoughts on what you would do. What shot you would shoot, how you'd shoot it, that kind of thing. Man, that's just a weird ball to start with.
Really weird.
And that's the reason right there. It just puts you on the wrong side of everything.
Yeah, now he's got it back at the 10, I think, right?
Yeah. And then he's got to control the cue ball so it doesn't carry him off the 2 and scratch or something stupid. He definitely made it much tougher. Oh, you hit that really good, and I think he can see the 11. You play that now or the 13? I think the 13 would be a better shot, wouldn't it?
I think the 13, because unless you can play
it gives you
more
it gives you a good, nice look at the 10 and the 14 there.
12 and the 14?
Well, unless he's rolling forward, you're going to play those back this way. I guess that's there.
He's got enough angle.
Well, I don't know. He doesn't have a whole lot of angle to get around, and he doesn't have the.
He's got a good little pop, but yeah, I think you can get there.
Yeah, let's see.
You don't. I don't like rolling it.
Yeah, I mean what does that do? I mean, now he's got a thin back cut, and the cue ball is going to race away if he shoots the 14 next. Yeah.
Is the side pocket coming into play?
Possibly. He's hitting it thin enough.
Oh, it cut the.
Yeah. I think if he. Yeah, I think if he makes that though, he scratches in the side.
Did he undercut the 14?
Yeah, actually, he overcut it.
He overcut it.
Yeah, so it caught right here. Whereas if he'd hit that perfect, I think it puts him center pocket in the side. Oh, look at that. Oh, Scott Zurich. He's in Vegas. Tuning in from Vegas.
I think he's saying he thinks I'm in Vegas? I think that's what he's saying.
Maybe.
Scott, I'm home.
And then, let's say G-Man 509, watching from Kennewick.
I would have liked that shot from Jose a little more had he rolled forward and took the 13 out of play. I don't mind selling out the 14. You know, like him being able to see the 14, but you definitely don't want to get him the 13.
Yeah, so this shot here, you're definitely going to want a back cut of the 14 so you can get out there to the middle to play the 8 in the corner that he's shooting the 13 into. So, Scotty, are you in Vegas you just tuning in from your phone, or did you take your laptop with you? Yeah, I don't like this at all. This is not the shot I'd be going with.
Yeah, because you got to hit it. You got to cut it thin. The cue ball's going to run.
Yeah, and now he can't see
tied
the 13. And he
tied up the 8. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have definitely wanted to play this here, come out kind of like right about in here, because that 14 was here, right? So then play this natural shape like that.
Even if you hit it with just a little more pace and maybe you run into these balls, you're still okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely made this a lot tougher. And like you said, this is a game he needs to win. That was a nice hit. Hey, Scotty, you have your AirPods? You know you can put those in and just like a regular phone call, you can log into the studio and do some commentary from your phone as well. If you wanted to, you know. Okay, so Jose got quite the mess here. I think right here the shot is to play safe. Just not bump the two. Yeah, see, I wouldn't be shooting those because I would be playing this like into here to knock the 7 out, and the 2 will go on down this way, and then you leave the cue ball right here.
Yeah, even if you roll forward just a hair and just leave it like right here.
There's something where he can't see it clear, but Jose's shooting all his open balls and doesn't.
Yeah. That's classic suicide pool because now he's at a point where he's forced to play it safe.
Yeah. You see that Scott's comment, Pancho? Grown man actually said on a plane, right? Meow. Oh my gosh.
See, this is the problem with that making your balls and then doing this because you're not playing safe and when he can hit his 13 balls, so that still leaves you playing tippy tappy with these 3 balls. You're not developing your game at all. You're not giving yourself any kind of
right. And because all 3 of those solids are laying neutral, Joe has a lot of options here.
Yeah.
Where those other ones are right here, then Joel knows no matter how I hit this, Jose's going to have shots. Because right now, he just has to make sure to not leave Jose a good, easy tap in, safety. Don't get crazy with this. Don't chase that ball around and don't break it open. And don't do that. That's the other no-no. I don't get that. Well, what was it going to benefit you by getting the cue ball here?
Yeah. Or even by making that, because now Jose's got some probably I think he taps the 1 and puts it out here so he can use it as potentially a breakout ball.
Yeah. I don't know. He's feeling pretty aggressive with his lead, so who knows?
Yep, but that's the thing. I don't like this.
Yeah.
It looks like he's playing for a bank, which isn't terrible because of where the 8 sits.
Well, he kind of just did a little more firm shot of what you were thinking. But see, this is where Joel was looking to play shape to. So I don't know if he's looking to try to bank it like this or play it off the 7 over here. Whatever he had in his mind earlier, we're going to see exactly what it does because
I think that bank plays. I think that bank plays. It's just a
yeah,
matter of
I think it can too. And then as long as you don't open the 2 and 7 up real good, he's looking to play it off the 7.
A carom. That's an aggressive carom because you have to hit the 7 really firm with the 8 ball. So you got to put a lot of power for the 8
to get it to walk over that way, and it's going to open up Jose's problems.
Right.
Whereas if you play that bank, you can just leave the 2-7 sitting there. But I mean, he's figuring to make it, so he's not too concerned with how he leaves Jose's solids. But
yeah, the 8 ball's going to transfer a lot of the energy on the 7 because he's got to hit it so fat. So I don't like this.
Yeah, I'm not a fan either because literally right here and then to here, that 8 ball needs to be aimed right there hard. Oh, yeah, that was way soft.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, that's gonna be problematic. So what do you do here? Do you play the 7 and then roll up here for the 1 and go 1, 2, 8, or do you play the 2 ball now?
That's a good question. I think I play the 2 ball. Just personal preference.
Yeah.
Because if I think if you shoot the 7, the cue ball comes up this way.
Well, that worked out real nice. But once again, he shot that really quickly. So, he ended up throwing some English on that ball, cut it outward. So, we'll see now.
What's Joel gonna do?
Yeah, where's he kicking to? Is he going to bottom rail, trying to kick to a side or the corner? Or?
I think you're almost forced to go to this rail here, just right. Yeah, something probably right in there, close to there.
Yeah, the only danger though is this right here. But that'd have to be so perfect to do that.
Oh, I don't know.
Is he gonna jump you out?
Yeah, that's what it's looking like.
Oh.
See, I don't like jumping to try to make this because you could easily split.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And the jump shot here, because of where the cue ball's sitting, you're stretched out more than you're normal, so you're already uncomfortable.
So you lose a lot of accuracy.
Yeah. Oh.
This is new. I haven't seen this yet.
Me neither.
Oh, he almost scratched. He almost scratched.
Yeah, I think if he goes in, he does. Okay, well, 8-ball's laying somewhat neutral, so Jose has lots of options here, but he's been playing an aggressive game.
Is he taking a little bit of that corner pocket away from the 2-ball?
Did he just call a bank?
2-way?
What did I see? I thought I saw him call this corner right here. Maybe it was just me, because I don't really. But is he trying to fire the 2 at a bank? Or? Oh, okay. So 7 in the corner. That one-stroke stuff got to go. I'm gonna have to get on Rico about that. Rico shoots with him and teaches him a bunch. So he's slow his roll, Rico. Slow the man down. All right, so looks like Joe will be doing another kick. I can see that's another thing I could give Joel a tip on is jumping. That whole, trying to start a fire thing. It doesn't sit well with me.
Yeah, I have mixed feelings about that style.
Yeah, not a fan.
Is he looking to go beneath the 1?
It kind of looks like it, huh? He's lining it up to cut it across.
That's
man.
I don't know.
Yeah, you know what would be really good right here?
What's that?
The old kick and stick.
Oh, that's pretty advanced.
It is, but I mean, it's there. You hit that 8, come off this rail, hit it full, then the cue ball should sit like right here.
And that's a perfect spot to play a kick because it's got the perfect distance.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, in BCA rule, that's just ball in hand to your opponent.
Yeah, to me, it looked like the natural path was going through the 1 to get that hit.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have tried to 1 rail kick that. If I'm going to kick that in, I'm going to play it. Maybe come in 2 rails behind it like this and try to play it off of that ball. Something more or less like that.
I think you definitely would have got the 8 tracking this way that way, but I think the gap was
and it would have made the 8 a much bigger target also.
See, I like starting with the 7 here and then rolling up for the 2.
Yes,
because now you got to play back. You got to play back for the 7, and then you got to be on the right side of the 7.
Almost, starting right here, he almost has to play that 1 next.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully he does, and then comes out to the center.
That should have been his second shot.
Yeah.
And then he could have just, honestly, I would have preferred to go forward and come out a little bit.
Ooh, right on the rail, right where you don't want to be.
Yeah.
It's doable, but it makes it tougher for sure.
Yeah, and then especially if you're, I'd hate to see him roll it in and hang it. Oh, yeah, he's lucky there. Man.
Yeah, that was definitely a bad pattern. I mean, it works, but it's much tougher than the other starting with the 7. That would have been much
You could
simpler.
have. You got ball in hand. You could shoot the 7 in the side and then roll up anywhere in this area,
Yep.
and then, in my opinion, you're home free after that.
All right. So Jose gets out, extends his lead 5-1. That's pretty big. Okay, commercial. Let's see. What do we want? Let's try this one.
When the match heats up, cool things down with the bold, refreshing taste of Angry Orchard. From the classic crisp apple to the big flavor of crisp imperial and seasonal variety packs that keep things interesting, there's an Angry Orchard for every rack, every rail, and every great night with friends. Proud sponsor of Beyond the Break. Angry Orchard, crisp, refreshing, and always worth raising a glass to. Please enjoy responsibly.
What do you think of that commercial, huh? There's a little plug in there for Beyond the Break.
AI, huh?
Oh, yeah. Just to touch on it again, tomorrow at noon, the Haley's Q Wars number 6 starts.
Sign me up.
Yeah, too late. Already full.
For the next one.
Yeah.
All right. I think I like stripes here. Looks like every stripe has a pocket, including the 8 possibly. Let's look at the overhead, see if it goes past that 5 ball. Oh, that's tight, but I think it'll play. I don't like running into that ball. It turned out okay, but yeah, you want to avoid running into balls if at all possible. No, I don't like this. I definitely don't like that. I think he could have just played the 10 and rolled out down here somewhere, and then
Look
shot
at
one of
that.
those balls.
Got Scotty joining us from Vegas.
Oh, look at him go!
Oh, maybe. He's logged in, but don't hear him. I don't hear that heavy breathing.
You don't hear that deviated septum popping off.
The old nose whistle. Need that sound effect.
I didn't hear anything.
No, I don't have that one. I said I want that one.
Oh, you want that one?
Yeah, maybe have AI create it for me. So I click on it, I'll do the nose whistle. Remember the Jim Carrey movie? Was it Me, Myself, and
Irene?
Irene? When they're running after the train, the nose whistle just going to town.
Yeah.
I laughed so hard at that.
Yeah, so Scott and I gained quite a bit, and before when he had his dogs, his Dobermans, his dog Ammo would always be by him, and he's like, "Go away, Ammo! I'm not calling you. Get away from me!" And I'm like, "Scott, what are you talking about? You're whistling at the dog the whole night." He's probably like, "You keep calling me over."
Right? Well, you gonna join us, Scott, or are you just gonna log in and hang out? If you're doing it from your phone, I think you have to enable your mic and all that kind of fun stuff.
Oh, is he tree-topped a little bit?
A little. He's definitely aiming downward, stroking downward.
Oh, I question that hit.
Yeah. The thing is, nobody has to have it watched. And Mike Matthews is there. But yeah, it did look sketchy just because of the pattern the 8-ball took off on.
Yeah, it definitely.
That didn't come from a secondary hit.
Yeah, I think had it come from a secondary hit, it would have went more like this.
Yes,
instead of downward like this.
Yes, 100%. Whoa, little too slow. All right. Yeah, we just got a text message about that being a foul. Right. Yeah, agrees.
We concur.
Yes.
I think that's his second one, right? I think he miscued earlier in the match and kind of scooped it a little.
Yeah, but that's not a foul in BCA.
Scooping isn't about a foul?
An intentional one is, but if you miscue, it's not. I know in certain pro tournaments, Ultimate Pool, I think it is too. It is a miscue like that where you scoop a little bit. That's a foul.
Okay.
Yeah, the intentional one is definitely a foul. Now, what are you doing, man?
He's playing safe, brother. He's rolling it in pocket speed. Yeah, if you're gonna play a combo, you don't want to go pocket speed.
No, and it's weird to see it hit so soft when Jose's a big dude. It's like, why are you hitting it so soft? Just put it in there. But you're giving Joel an opportunity here.
Yeah, and I think he wanted to keep the 9 there after he made that ball. And the thing is, when you hit a ball really full, it loses a lot of its momentum, so it's going to sit there. So you don't have to slow roll it if you're hitting it full. If you're comboing a ball thinly into another ball, then it's going to run. But that's
and if you're worried about the cue or the 9-ball going up onto the side rail, play shape over there. Then you're still looking at it straight in. But oh man, I don't know. I think
you took that pocket.
Well, no, I think it still goes, and it looks like Jose can see that 10-ball on the side there. So yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, well the 9 still goes. I think.
Yes, that's tough.
The 1's not in there deep enough to wedge it or anything. But he can see that 10 in the side, which means he can get out from here. And Joel really needed to make that 1. That was important. So apparently, Scotty just logged in to hear us talk, I guess.
Well, yeah, I hear white noise.
Oof. Yeah, I wouldn't have started with it. I wouldn't have started with that one. Play the 10, get over there. But it's a little different when you're at the table, pressure and everything. But when you're up 5-1, I mean, there's a lot of the pressure is taken off, but at the same time, you don't want to like relax either. And now I really hear white noise. Who is that?
That's definitely Scott. Oh, is Scott logged out?
I see that, but his mic might be enabled, and that's why it's still going. Who knows? I don't know what he's got going on.
That might be coming from your end.
No, I'm in the office. It's quiet in here. All right, so play this 5-ball. Just come out a little bit for the 6 in the side. Hey, Scotty's back.
Yeah, I think that's you, Rich, because I muted my mic and I could still hear it.
That's Scott.
No. That was right before Scott jumped on. I think your mic's exit. You see, now it's completely gone. I don't hear anything. Yeah, we need to get you off them Temu products, man. Maybe Walmart at the minimum.
This one came from Amazon.
Uh-huh.
All right. Big important game for Joel right here. He needs to make this. 100% needs to. There you go. See, and that's
Ooh,
I like
authority.
how he hit that.
With authority.
Yes, he hit it with intent. And he was like, I'm making this. And he didn't just like slow roll it where anything bad can happen. Just pocket that bad boy. And just like that, he's back in this thing. Still got some work to do, but every little bit helps. All right, commercial time. How about this one? Volution Fitness. Open 24/7 for your convenience. 5 locations, 4 in Yakima, 1 in Sela. They offer personal training, group classes, and nutrition coaching. Become a member on site or visit their website volutionfit.com or go to their Facebook page. Volution Fitness. Yeah, Volution Fitness. So, Pancho, you going to go sign up for the Spokane Open? I saw the list today on Facebook. It's a long way from full. I think Josh is playing in it too. Josh might have another big score on the old Calcutta front. Hey, look at them squigglies.
Oh, I was muted. I was saying I liked how Jose broke that one. It seemed controlled. But Josh got some spending money right now, so he could afford to get some people in that Calcutta, huh?
Yeah, he got the top 2.
Oh,
He got Holm and Jason Klatt.
I don't think you can go wrong with Holm in that tournament.
And I think he's got a piece of Blake. So yeah, he put out some money, but he's in a great position to make some. Won't be like SVB money, but
I mean, as long as his ROI is there.
Yeah.
Did they get any of their action? Any of them? Any of those two?
Last time I talked to him, he hadn't talked to either of them yet.
Got it. So,
and he hit that pretty hard, and just kind of he's forced to have to bank the 2 ball now.
I like banking the 2 and trying to run into that 4.
Well, I think you can bank the 2 like a pocket speed bank and hold for the 4. It'd be tough to run into. Yeah. Well, it's not a terrible lead. He puts Joel in a bad position here. I'll change of view here to see what he can see.
I think if I'm Joel, I kick at like the 10 ball or something.
He might be able to see the 10 ball. I'm not 100% sure if it goes by the 14 or not.
Oh, yeah. There's a gap there, it looks like.
Well, let's try the break view. Maybe you can see that better. Hell no, he can't make those. Looks like that 13 has a little bit of a piece of that cue ball. See, the safety would be to hit this combo, send that 4 ball this way, and then the cue ball just come over like this.
That is incredibly controlled.
We have a large window anywhere in here, and there's no shot. Now, is he trying to bank this?
Yeah, he's trying to bank that ball on the rail there.
I don't know. Not much of a fan of that shot, and it's weird for me to say because I love to bank, but
I think he gets more benefit out of kicking at this 10 ball.
Yeah, because all the solids are blocked off.
Yeah, exactly. And his ball over here still goes in this pocket.
Does he have an earpiece in listening? Didn't he just change?
I'm not sure.
There was a shot you just drew? Or is he playing a 3-ball combo? What are you doing, man? Oh, he did. Oh, get to the... Okay, so that 2-ball ending up there didn't sell out. Jose would have to come with a shot for that. There is a cross bank on that 2 there, but then there's nothing really else after that. But I guess Scotty gave up on quit trying.
Must have.
Is he playing this all the way down? I don't know. Uh-oh.
Lost the cue ball.
Yeah, that's big. Because really, the only ball he really needs to get specific to is a 13. Because, what is that, the 11 right here? That goes.
Right.
So basically, he just needs to get right here and then maybe play back for the 10 or something like that and work his way around.
He's solids.
Huh?
Oh, no, wait. Yeah, no, Joel's stripes, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Joel's stripes. Yeah, you need to just take that back for the 10 ball or 12.
12, yeah. Is he going forward? He's going, no. There you go.
There you go. Basically, just stop that one and let yourself cut that little 14 down there. And
yeah.
I don't know. I think from that shot, I'd be trying to play shape to this 11 over here. And if I don't get it, I have the 10 to bail me out. Looks like he's stroking with speed. Okay.
There's a lot of movement in his shaft when he's stroking.
Yeah.
He needs to
shorten that bridge up. Just how much bridge he has sticking out past his
head. Yeah. See, when it's like this and he's bridging off the table, I don't really mind it that much. But when he's got an open bridge just on the table, out in the open,
yeah,
he's got a lot of movement.
Yeah, see, when that 14 ball that was right here, I would have played to try to come out like this. Get on that 11 while I still got other balls on the table to work with. Now, he has action here, but this has to be perfect. You know,
he's going to have to come
over here and he's got to get like perfect in here.
Yep.
And if you're put in that position, that's one thing. But when you put yourself there, it was definitely avoidable.
Yeah, he can't hit this flat and come up on top of the 2. He's got to come below.
Yeah, I mean, this has to be hit like perfect, and that's...
It's not bad. It's not bad, but he hit it just a little too hard.
Yeah, it's definitely doable. He would have wanted to be more right in here, but...
Yeah, anywhere center-ish table and like that window.
Definitely. So he's got...
He's got action.
He says he can't get his mic figured out.
What he doesn't want to do is just be back on this side after it comes back with 2 rails across. See
now that particular shot right there probably would have went in on the tables he plays on over there. But on a deep shelf, that ain't going in. And maybe this, I don't know. It kind of looks like the 6 can fit in there.
I think so.
But reality, right where he is at, he could easily come over here and get under that sucker.
Yeah,
and that might even be the better way to
over.
go, just because it's right there. It's already there and it's available and it's natural.
Yeah, you don't want to make this center bar either. You want to throw this in. Oh man, now he's forced to do that.
Yep. I don't know if the 2 goes on the side, but he definitely needs to play the 6 ball right now, because there's no point shooting the 2 and trying to get back to that same position when you already have it.
Yeah, he needs
play it and then play the 2 in the corner, 8 in the side.
Yeah, he needed to shoot that 4 ball with all left spin. Oh no!
Yes, he caught a lot of that ball. He didn't.
He caught. Yeah, he needed to play that rail ball.
Yeah, definitely, and then that would have went in. But it's not the easiest of shots here. I think he might be able to dodge a 6, kind of like this.
I think maybe. So.
As long as he doesn't throw a bunch of English on there or anything. So we'll see. Now, this is yet another big game for Joel, because if Jose wins, he's on the hill. Oof. Man, he had perfect shape on the 8. But, okay, so now I think if I'm Jose, I shoot the 2 in the corner.
Oh, yeah. That'll work. I think as long as he goes just in rail and back out center table up there, then he's on the hill. Looks like he's going to get nice and straight, too.
Yeah, this to get on the hill has a built-in safety into it. And there, ooh, man. He definitely needs to slow down.
Yeah, especially when he gets down on his shot. He can take as much time as he wants pre-shot while he's looking and thinking about what he wants to do. But when he gets down on his shot, he needs to take a couple practice strokes. He needs to slow down just a little bit.
Yeah, he didn't leave the easiest of shots, but he left him a chance, and that could be enough. Wow, that's a big error.
It looked like he was almost cutting that with a little bit of inside. And he's on the hill.
He's on the hill, ladies and gentlemen. And let's see, this is game 9, so this is Joel's rack and break. Yeah, if you win the lag, then you break all the odd number games. And since it's 6-2, this is game number 9, which makes Joel the breaker. So I'm going to play a commercial here. Screen Effects. They offer hand-pulled screen printing and embroidery with high-quality products and great customer service. You can contact them through Facebook or call 509-607-9307. Pretty scary. I know how to read, huh?
You sound like this, though.
I don't think so. guy that sounds like that's over at the other bar playing in the tournament. Okay, so Jose's in the position. Actually, Joel's in the position. Scotty likes to say, "I have no more to give."
No more to give.
So every game is critical now for Joel. Yeah, you got to really minimize your mistakes. Giving Jose ball and handling the 8, that's brutal. Did he dry break?
He dry broke, yes. What do you do here? Looks like Stratford clustered up pretty good. Yeah, get up in there.
Yeah, it's an ugly table, sure. He almost, I don't know, is that the 9 or the 13? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. He missed.
Oh, by the 2, yeah, it's the 9 ball. I think he was just trying to come over and get short side on the 9.
I think if I'm Joel right here, I shoot that 2 ball. Spin two rails out. Just get rid of it and get down into this mess and start moving things around for yourself.
I think I almost prefer to go inside, come straight back down, and hopefully run into this.
I think inside, you're going to clip that 9 ball.
I don't know. You're catching it so thin.
Yeah. Yeah, what does he have now? Nothing. I can bank to 7, I guess. Right? Does that look like it banks through there?
I don't think so.
Well, we have a view where we can find out.
I don't know. It might.
If you load up on it, kind of overbank, and then so it cinches.
I think if the cue ball was more like here, it might go, but not. I don't think from here.
Yeah, you couldn't slow bank that.
No.
You literally needed to cinch, so you'd have had to hit that pretty firm.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that he had much space to get by that 14, but you would have needed, I think, to get just a little higher on the rail to be able to cinch it. Oh yeah, this is ugly. Technically, all the stripes go. I would have liked to play a stop shot there and then got rid of that 15. So your 12 ball, this ball has a pocket to play into.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because now he's got to roll this.
Yeah, he's on the rail looking pretty straight here.
Yeah, I mean, his best bet is to try to roll, maybe get above the 15, and then that'll give him a look at the 12 in the top corner over there too. Or he just, yeah, see, so he's right there. So he'd almost have to play the 12 right now into that corner.
Yeah, now he's got to shoot it over here.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, it's definitely a much harder pattern. Hey, Rico, I know you're watching. Hope you're making notes.
Oh
Okay.
no!
Oh, that's the shape he did not want. So now he's forced to kick it to 15. Yep.
Something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely wouldn't have went that route because going
No,
above the pocket, I mean, you would have had to load up on inside to get back.
reverse. Yeah.
Okay, so here's another opportunity here, but it's not the best of tables for him. I tell you what, though, if he starts with that 6 ball, I'll walk over there and smack him. Okay, at least he's not doing that.
There's hope. Yeah, there's hope. There's hope.
Yeah, and then what does he do after this? Even if he pockets that 3 up there, he's going to have to shoot the 6. And then there's nothing unless he creates an angle to get a breakout.
Yeah, I think he needs to put the cue ball over here more so he can roll it this way. And then if he goes too far, he's got the 2 over here. If he lands there, he's got the 7. See, I think he shot that without a plan. I gotta think he shot that without a plan.
Yeah, he just pocket the 3. Well, does that 4 go by the 15? It looks snug.
I don't think it did.
Yeah, this right here. Yeah, it looks too tight.
Yeah.
I hope he's not trying to combo this because that's a couple of back cuts. Double back cuts. That's not what you want to do. And that's why. But he didn't really hurt himself here, so I don't know what Jose does here. Maybe, I mean, if he wants to be aggressive, he can bank this 15 or just dink it and play safe in here. Don't get crazy. Squeak. Squeaky.
Because I got a good mic. I don't mind that. I don't mind that.
He didn't get there. And even if he did, I don't think that goes here at all. Well, we'll find out. I mean, there's a cross bank there, I suppose, but that's difficult shape on the 15. Oh, calling Mike over to watch the hit. Exactly what he's there for. Hey, good hit. And, you know, that's actually a pretty good position there because it blocks both of those solids. So, and then the other 2 are blocked by the 15, so he's actually in pretty good shape considering.
Man, I wonder if you could combo the 15 with the 4 and just roll up and leave the cue ball behind the 5 kind of deal. It almost looks like it's there.
Yeah, it is there, but yeah, that's very touchy. But might be what he. I don't know.
I think he's trying to just play clean.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's aiming at that. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Not a fan of that.
Yeah, because he just rolled it. I don't know. I suppose it wouldn't have been real bad if he made it because he could have played that 5 off the 9 and opened that pocket up a little bit.
Man, does it? You know, if he loads that with English, I mean, he literally could come in basically like the. I didn't make the ball either, but you know,
Well,
he
but he overcut it.
Yeah,
he overcut it, so it ran thinner because he got all of the 4 ball.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate on him trying to do that. I mean, okay, what are you doing? You're gonna combo this in for a safety when you already have ball in hand.
You don't know, Rich. He's a 400. He's trying to. Did he call it? Did he call safe? What? I didn't see.
I don't know. But see, he's not safe.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
touchy.
that 9 ball is very difficult, but at the same time, it's a chance.
Yeah, and it's
You just,
playable. It's playable because he doesn't.
it is.
It's
And
off the rail enough where he can rattle it in.
yeah, and Jose's young enough. He's got them young eyeballs. He can see that edge. And the 8 ball being out in the middle like this, he'll have every pocket to shoot at. Oh, okay. So if he pockets this, Pancho, I'll let you sign off. I'm going to go walk next door and pay out.
Yep.
And this for the win, ladies and gents. There it isn't.
See, I think he gets too tentative on them 8 balls, and he just tends to roll them in.
He does. He does.
Well,
yeah, because every shot prior to that, he hit with intent, and then the 8 ball, he just kind of slow rolls and everything.
Yeah.
When you slow roll, not only do you let the table take you if there's a table problem, but your nerves and everything come through.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you want to hit. You don't want to, power blast anything, but control your cue ball with English. You know how to, so do it. This is a big opportunity for Joel.
I hate to see him get back over here where his hand is, and then combo that end, and then the 5 end up over here.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. If he catches any part of the side rail, that's right where it's going to go too.
Yeah, I could see that going wrong right away.
Yeah, he wants to hit this full so that the 5 ball sits there. It's already going to want to come over here a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, it almost did. Well, he caught it full enough. So he's okay. I would think. Yep. Well, that's a little tough. Tough.
Yeah,
so I think it goes.
That brings these two pockets into play.
I was just gonna say
that. Dangerous. Okay, he's all right. And he's been hitting the 8s with intent, so I expect this to be in. Just don't get too crazy. Ooh, man.
Look at that, and he drew it.
Well, that's big for him to punish Jose for that miss. It's a big deal. All right, so that's cut the lead in half. Okay, commercial. ACH, Arredondo Custom Hauling, out of Warden, Washington. They've been moving freight across the Pacific Northwest for over 18 years. They specialize in flatbed and maxi flatbed work. They take pride in getting the job done right the first time. For any of your hauling needs or questions you may have, please call Ryan at 509-760-8518 or Robert at 509-855-6736. Well, I didn't see if he made a ball. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So dry break. And this table is laid out a lot nicer.
Except with that 14-2.
I'd almost start with that because it looks like that combo's in.
I think you're right, and then that'll open it up for that. What is that? The 11 right here.
Yeah, and it would solve a big problem, but
yeah, especially because that 15 sitting up there. So yeah, stripes are.
Yeah, and he didn't do it. So I mean, his only other option now is to do like the 11-2-14.
Yeah,
it's doable, but I definitely wouldn't have wanted to have to do it that way. I don't like this either.
I don't either.
Why not play this ball?
Because it's blocking the 8, Rich.
Yes, that's exactly what I was about to say. And I'm not a big fan of that because that's thinking I'm going to miss. So I need to keep that there. And when you think like that, yeah, it happens. All right, so Jose was a good opportunity here to close it out yet again. But definitely some issues. The biggest one is right there. Because this 4-ball going gives him an angle to break this out. But, you know, had he got over here for that 4, it would have been now, the good time to do it.
I don't know if it's available, but I think I play the 7 off the rail 15. I don't know if it's there. I mean,
it is there.
At minimum, you take the pocket.
Yeah, the thing is to not hit this with power because it doesn't require power to go like this.
Right. I think that's what he's looking at.
Yeah, it does. Well, good.
Yeah, he just got to roll this.
Yeah, just trust it. Oh. But you know what? He hit that at the proper speed, I think. Had he hit it correct, he wouldn't have been hooked. His cue ball would have been like right here. But it's okay. He's still in optimal position here to get this game. So we got a number of Joel supporters in the chat. Cool to see. I mean, there's
clever Joel. He blocked the 7.
Yes, he sure did, and he did not leave a good look other than the 7. So what does Jose do here?
Combo that ball in. There you go. Now Joe could potentially combo that 7 in from anywhere down table. 5-1, 15-7. I think Joe's got this combo available right now.
Yeah, kind of looks that way. Okay, so now Jose has the 5-15-7 combo set up, and that 15 will go this way, so it should open up, and the 5-ball will also go this way and out, depending on his speed, and that should give his cue ball somewhere in here, which gives the angle to break this out.
Oh, he's cutting it aside. Don't do that.
Yeah, because now you're just isolating your 7-ball.
Yeah.
And even though it's in the front side, it's still a disadvantage.
Yeah, I would hope he plays it safe here because it does not benefit him to run any of these balls off while that problem's up there.
Well, he did. So I think he should combo this and play to get over there.
But that's higher level, Rich. You got to spin over to do that.
Oof. Well, that might have worked too. Had he made it to like right here. The thing is, this table and these pockets, you cannot cheat them too much. So trying to create an angle here could cause you to miss the 9.
I like shooting this combo and then drawing just in here.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm looking at. It looks like.
Looks like he's got the perfect angle to do it now.
Yeah, I definitely would have opened the game with the 2-14 combo because of that right there. Doing it here, there's no guarantee how that's going to lay out. But definitely a safety right here. Just combo this in and just roll right to here. Nothing strong. It doesn't take a whole lot of power to get that 7 to fall in. But it does no good to fire at the 11 here. I'm not sure what he's thinking here. Okay, so
that's not bad.
He was playing safe, but I don't like it because he's laying neutral and in trouble. And Jose has lots of options right here to just bury him. I mean, he can literally just clip this and sit right here. It's not going to do him any good to pocket this one ball.
Right. Yeah, you don't need to pocket a ball every trip to the table.
Yeah.
You don't have to think offensively every time you get to the table.
Yeah, you definitely want to position the table to be in your favor for when it comes up for the out. It's available. You can just call it bank. Oh, so I see what he's doing.
That's good speed there. I don't know if he was trying to make it, but I think
you think he was, or was he just putting it out there for a breakout ball?
I can't even tell, honestly, but
and it's too much in there now for a breakout ball.
Yeah,
you have to really spin load to get over there,
or try to go like rail draw.
Oh, that worked. But I think leaving this right here is very much Joel's APA. That's kind of an APA thing. I would definitely be teaching to get that out of there. Address the problems early. Don't leave it for your opponent to address it, because if they get it set up just right, they'll address it and get out.
I like this.
I do too, and I like that he didn't pocket that. Because he could have called safe and pocketed that ball and it'd still be Joel's turn, but right. I like that he left it there to give himself a soldier out there.
Yeah, and it's still by a pocket, so
yeah, and this is going to be very tough for Joel, because he's going to try to power draw over. Oh, maybe not. Okay, so now the safety's coming. I would think. If it's not, I'd be just shocked. But still, doing it sooner would have been better, just because where that 2 ball is in relation to the pocket, it's a 1 rail kick, and yeah, it's still a kick shot, but it's close enough to pocket that it's potentially makeable. Whereas before, when there was a whole mess of crap out there, it could have definitely been a simpler safety.
Yeah, he's just got to really tap that 15 and roll it right onto the side rail. He doesn't have to do anything fancy.
Yeah, just roll right over there. Don't worry about too much. Don't try to do too much.
At this angle, you want to roll it because that 15 is going to stay in that area.
Yeah, I was going to say how much bridge you had sticking out. It was going to be too much speed.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier to control your speed if you have less bridge sticking out.
Absolutely. And see, this right here actually gives Jose a nice natural angle to get around here.
2 rails, possibly 3.
Yeah, and potentially get right in here where he's hoping to be. So we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, the thing is to just not overpower this, because you're cutting that ball so that cue ball is going to maintain a lot of its speed. So don't think you need to hit it further. No whale.
No rail. I like the idea. You just needed to hit a rail.
Yeah, that's a big boo-boo, but I guess he owed Joel one. Now, okay, so are we taking bets on whether Joel just stop shots this to play the 8 right here, if he's going to go 2 rails around?
I want to say he's going to roll it in.
I'm going to say 2 rails just because he gave himself an angle.
I want to say that too, but oh man, I don't know if he did that on purpose or not. I would hope so. Oh, see, right. This was a problem. Oh no, actually, I hit it with decent speed. It looked like he under hit it for a second.
Thanks, Joel, for making me right. But
I don't love this shape, but it's not bad.
no, and it should be makeable. I mean, he's definitely good enough to pocket this. As long as he's not putting top or anything crazy, just center ball it back and forth. Oh my goodness.
Okay. I don't know that I use any kind of insight on that.
Well, I think he has top on that, and top takes it forward, especially coming from that angle. He got lucky he wasn't a little closer up the rail, because then he would have scratched. But he did not, so we won't focus on what could have happened. So, all right. Joel's got some fight in him. On to game 11. And Joel's rack and break. And here comes
Twisted Tea fans love summer, so we're surprising them with a Twisted Tea drop. We're turning up this pool party all day long with Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Twisted Tea is cold, refreshing, and goes down smooth with a 5% kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Keep it twisted, it says.
Keep it twisted.
That first one was short, so I just went ahead and did the double up. All right, so Joel breaking. Ooh. And he made the 9. I don't know if he made anything else, but it's not a terrible looking table. I mean, there's some work to be done, but it's there. And while we got people watching, I just want to say thanks to everybody for tuning in. Appreciate it. And you can follow the BFS Yakima Facebook page. I post all new matches there. So you can jump on there and jump on any of our other ones, like the Yakima Pool tournaments. I post all tournament flyers there, information. You can contact us at any one of those pages. And we do have now a Dutch YouTube page called Dutch Pool TV. And here in the very, very near future, all these matches will stream to that channel versus the EvoSports channel. So, and once that does, I'll post that update out there so everybody's aware, so you're not having to constantly check. And thanks, Pancho, for joining me on the commentary. Scotty, thanks for trying to jump in. I know you're in Vegas, so have fun down there, and happy birthday, Michelle. Enjoy your fun down there and stay out of trouble. You end up in jail, don't call me.
Maybe one thing, go ahead.
Yeah, one thing I don't like, he's never addressed anything here.
Yeah.
He's just shooting all his open balls. Well, when you do that and you get rid of everything, then what do? He's gonna try from here to get in there somehow? And why not do it when you have a whole bunch of balls on the table? Because even if he could get in here and break that apart, if he doesn't lay out a shot for him, he's screwed. So that's why you want to do it sooner. That way, if it doesn't lay out a shot, maybe something else you have on the table allows you to have a shot.
That would have broke something out, but he hit the 12.
Yeah, he threw it in there, gave it a chance. Well, let's change to the break view here. Okay, so what do you do here? Do you combo that 13 with the 5 and leave your ball here and the cue ball kind of over here?
I think you almost have to, right? Well,
it would definitely open up your problem. You don't have to worry about the 8 ball right this minute, because you want to get your other stuff situated first.
Mm-hmm.
Scotty says in the chat, up 6-2, and the other guy making a comeback seems familiar for some reason. Yeah, that one was stressing me out, Scotty. I had money on the line on you. Well, it's like Joel did just that and put the cue ball is about as good as you could get it over there. I mean, he can clip the edge of that 12, but it really does nothing for him. And then pocketing the 50. I mean, really, all he can look for right here is to get a hit. Pocketing a ball will do nothing for him. That 15, he'd have to really power hit that to get back down here. So you don't want to do that. And that 5 ball being so near the pocket, it really is going to play to what Jose can do.
Right. Oh, I don't like coming over like that.
Yeah, I don't like that either. Because, I mean, even if you slow roll, bump that 11 ball down to the 8 and just sit right there, you know, Joel will, he may be able to see enough of that 2 to get a hit or 4 ball, whatever that is. And then he could kick it to 5 too if he wanted. Okay, so he can see this. Oh, and now the 8 goes.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so all he's got to do is pocket this ball and then roll forward a little bit, pocket the 5, and play the 8 up table. I'm going to change views here just to see. All right, it definitely goes.
Ooh, that might be just a little tight.
Yeah, but if you don't hammer it and just let it graze right here, it's going to go in. That pocket will play big. Let's see. The important part is to pocket this and get on the 5. Ugh.
Yeah, I didn't think he could make it, but that's not a bad leave.
No, that's actually pretty smart.
Yeah, that's really favorable for him now.
You're forcing Jose into making a big decision here. Do I fire at this or do I play safe? Because literally he can bank that 11 and just follow it in there and leave that cue ball right there. Although Joel would be able to see the 4, but it won't be anything very easy. I'm liking the fight these guys are putting out, man. It's making for good TV.
Can he see enough that 4 to cut it in? Looks like he might be able to see just a little piece of it.
That's a thin cut. Ooh, well, he's definitely kicking at this.
He always got to. I like calling a different pocket or calling safe, even if you get a good hit, even if you make it, because with that 10 there, I don't see that offering a whole lot afterwards.
Yeah, you'd have to go 2 rail and almost with a little bit of speed to bank the 10 out of your way.
Yeah, but even then, it's kind of up in the air what you're going to get.
Yeah, it's very low percentage, no matter what. But he's going for it.
Just don't know if he called that. I didn't see.
Ooh, the one thing you don't want to do. See, that's what these diamond slicers are for.
I think
this cue ball was sitting on that diamond, which is 30, so half of that is 15, right? Or so had he kicked right here, it's going to go there.
I like shooting the 10 and go right into the 8.
Yeah, because
Move that
he's
stuff.
looking to hit. Oh,
He's looking to play a safe.
yeah. And Joel jumps. We saw that, and this where that's sitting. That's set up for a right-hander. Because he basically took the kick away with. So if Joel's going to kick at this, he's going to have to really come with some English. Is he looking to tie it up? Why would you do that? And then not do it right?
Well, it might be just enough, honestly.
Maybe. I would have liked to have seen if you're going to do it, try to get it right there. But, yeah. I don't know. I think it goes back to Jose's shot. I didn't like that. But I see what he's doing here. He's going to play the cut and try to come in kind of like this and knock the 8 out of there because he can get away with it because this ball right here. Oh, he just did Joel a big favor.
I would have gone the other way still. I would have gave myself angle on the 10 and come at it again.
So now he's almost forced to try to get straight on this to follow it in. So
Yeah.
play the 11, get on the 10, try to get as straight as you can on the 8 to follow the 5 in. Because, I mean, you can have an angle on the 10 and try to swing over at the 8, but you just don't know how that's going to end up. So,
yeah,
putting a lot at risk there.
And see, I don't like that Jose went this way because he's pushing, when he makes contact with the 8, he's pushing it down by the 5.
Right.
Going the other way and coming out from underneath it, you're pushing it up table, away from the 5.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter how it lays out because you got the 11 ball sitting there helping you. Eesh. They might have to get Mike to watch this. That's pretty snug to go this way. Well, it's definitely there.
See, now I like Joe's play to bump it closer. Just back cut it right into here.
Oh, the old AP. Dan would be proud. Yeah, I don't like that at all. I'm telling you, how to just come in like this. Nice and easy, nothing crazy. Okay, so now put it right here, play the 11, draw back out. And like I said, you got to try to get down here. Because no matter what, if Jose were to play a safety, like pocket this ball and leave it right here, Joel's just going to do what he just did, dink that ball out, or pick it up and hand it to you, which I hope he doesn't do that part. Man. I mean, you could literally, I suppose, give yourself an angle on this 11 ball to run down there and try to pocket the 5. Does that 10 ball go?
I don't think the 10 ball goes.
Okay.
I think the 11 goes all day clean.
Yeah, so he's gonna. Yeah, he can see every bit of that. Can he get by the 10?
I don't know if he can see every bit of that. Honestly, I think the 10 took on. Yeah, I think the 10's got him.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Ew, and that's actually pretty darn tough right there where he put it, because with that 8 ball sitting there, any kind of a kick is almost impossible.
Go old Jason Shaw, go off the end rail and mess it back.
True, and it's set up for a left-hander too, which Joel is not. So, I mean, if you really wanted to get like fanciful, that's even a word. I mean, get all Filipino on them, but that's way tough. But yeah, that worked out pretty nice. I gotta give him. I don't know if that was his intention. Maybe he was trying to get behind the 10 and didn't quite get there, but because of where it is, Joel's faced with this mess. Say, I do not like this.
I don't, because you have to instantly get around it, and instantly getting around it comes out real short like this, I think.
Okay, at least he didn't change the table layout. He's still forcing Jose to put in work here.
Now, if you're Jose, do you go aggressive and put the cue ball maybe like here and try to go like this way?
Well, he could do that because he's got a 2-game lead right here, so he can afford to screw up. But
Or do you try to follow it in?
I think for me, just percentage-wise, I play to follow it in. That, and by that, folks, I mean like straight line in it. So somewhere on this line. Oh, he tried. Well, that's actually still doable. And the point of this, if you hit this ball into this ball perfectly flush, square, it will travel and follow it in. If it hits the 5 with any kind of angle, it's going to go off on that angle. So it's very important to hit that square. So being straighter on it would have been easier, but it's not horrible. It's doable here. I certainly would take a shot at it versus like trying to cross bank up table or something crazy. What is he? Is he kicking at this? Oh, did he call safety?
I would not have.
Wow.
Wow.
So Jose called safety and pocketed his ball. Interesting. There's a crush on the side of the table, Joe. Joel, do that. Grab it. Don't get crazy and miscue because you're stretched out. There you go. Go to the other side. There it is. All right. Yeah, don't risk it, man. Make sure you pocket this ball because that's a big game. Good job. You know, one thing I like is that both these guys are really making each other think. Whether they come up with the right answer or not, it doesn't even matter. It makes it just the fact that they're pushing each other. You know what I mean? That's pretty cool. So, commercial time.
Sunny days call for Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Made with real iced tea and real vodka. Refreshing and goes down smooth. Let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser.
Zach Zaz and Pizza here in Glebe, Washington.
Welcome to Zach Zaz. What can we do for you today?
So I just got a text from Mike telling me that it's break time, so they're taking a few minutes here. And I got a whole pile of text messages. I'm checking those out. Oh, let's change the view. Let's go to the break view. Yeah, so. Well, Joel's definitely putting up a fight. I like it. There's no quitting either guy. Scotty, break. They better hurry. I got to hit the craps table. Well, you're watching it on your phone. Just Put it right there in the chip tray and throw dice and watch. Hey, Scotty, if you ever go down by where the sphere is and it's emoji, take a picture of it for me, would you? All right, cool, thanks. All right, break's over. Here we go. Jose, 2 break. Game number 12. And he made the 14 in the side. And
Ooh, vibes look good.
Yeah, they do. So this is basically, I think, the opener. You can even come in with a little inside, come in like this and play the 10 and the 15. Don't start with the combo. Do not. How long are you guys down there, Scott? Just for the weekend? Oof. Okay, that's not the most ideal leave, but still workable. The only downside now is that that cue ball is going to come into this mess and potentially cause you a problem. Oh, so he opted to just play safe, which he did not take enough time to get right here. So Joe will come to the table with a shot on the 4 and the side. His biggest problem ball is this one right here, the 3. Does not currently have a home, but it's fixable. This would be a very big game for Joel to win and make it go hill. That'd be awesome. Okay, Scott said yes, so I'm assuming just for the weekend. Okay, that's not terrible. You got to shoot the 6 ball. And it's going to rub the 2 and then probably come out in here. But yeah, I wouldn't be shooting the 2 here. I'd be shooting the 6. It looks like he's aiming at the 2. Oh no, he's got the 6. Okay, so now center draw brings the cue ball over here.
That would work if the 1 goes by that 11.
Yeah, it does. And then that would give him an angle to get over here and here for the 3. But let's see what he tries to do here. Because if he doesn't use a ton of spin, but you could inside it this way too.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like he's hitting draw, which is okay, proper. The party failed was that he did not stay down. He jumped up on that shot. Back on Monday. All right, Scotty, before you fly out on Monday, go to Tacos El Gordo and get us some tacos. Put them in an ice chest. Okay, that'll work. So Jose has a real chance here closing this out. He's looking at this 9 ball right here, playing it into here, but now's not that time. You need to get down here for these 2 balls because that 9 ball goes in the side or the corner, so there's no need. There you go. Nice. Okay, so he's got angle here to come like so. And that's exactly kind of what you want to do because then it's easy to get to the 9 ball. And once again, he just rushed the shot and it's costing him. still doable, but cutting this into this corner right now brings the danger of making the 8-ball right there. It's going to hit thin, and maybe it actually hits more here and then goes this way. And even if it doesn't go in, it blocks your 9. So, yeah, shape there would have been... They'd never make it, he says. They are yummy. There's no doubt about that.
Okay. It's not terrible.
No, not at all. That actually is very doable, and the 15 is sitting by the side, which also helps him out. So he's wisely putting Joel in the position to potentially sell out. And Joel's going to take the aggressive route, which I don't hate. If that's your style, that's your style. Oh, man. What a shot that was.
Slow down. Oh, he needed that to slow down just a little bit. I think I still play the one. I still cut it.
Oh, yeah, definitely play the one right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, just play shape to the middle of the table is all you want to hope for. Don't run down to the bottom and leave yourself a bank or something crazy.
Right.
That shot on the 3 was huge. He hit that real nice. Oh, okay. That one just might cost him. And he wouldn't like the 2 from there either, even had he made the 1. So now Jose can play the 15 right here, and that should allow him to roll up into this area for the 9 in this side. You know, I really wanted to see it. I mean, Joel deserved it after that beautiful shot on the 3. That was big. That was a great shot. But he used a lot of running English, inside English, to cut that 1 ball, which he did not need. Okay, so he came up short here, made this cut very tough. It's super thin, and it's a back cut. He'd almost be better off banking this back to the side where the cue ball is now. That cut is very tight. Whew.
And
okay.
shape. And shape.
And shape. That's okay. Okay, Jose, take your time now. All right, so once again, Pancho, Joe says, I'm going to jump off. You can sign off, and then I'm going to head over there.
Alrighty.
So we'll see.
See if he puts it in with authority.
Yeah. Don't baby this bad boy. There we go. All right.
That's better.
Good job. Okay, I'm going to head over there.
Alrighty. Well, folks, thanks for watching.